Y, a Sony stereo demonstration.
This is the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel tape recorder. And this is its original Sony demonstration tape. Oddly enough, I bought this a week after I bought the reel-to-reel. However, it's the one for the machine. Everything arrived at the same time. I picked this machine up at a thrift store for $20, and the only repair I had to make was to resolder a ground wire for the audio inputs. I couldn't figure out why there was hum. And then I went prodding around and I found the loose wire. But anyway, here's the microphone inputs, left and right. On the left is on the top. Headphone jack, 4-digit tape counter, one multimeter here for the levels. There's also a little light in the window there. You can't actually see it because my camera's crappy, and so is the lighting. When you pull down the two record levers, which are here, left and right, it pulls a red lens over that. Sound on sound. You can talk in the left channel, it'll put it on the right channel. I'm assuming you can also do echo effects with it as well. Volume controls, left and right. Zone control. Speaker off, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is for monitor. It's so you don't have to have it blasting out music every time you want to record. The power switch is here. The function selector is here. Tape heads are under this cover. I'll remove that in a sec. And here is the tape speed selector. So 1 7/8, 3 3/4, and 7 1/2. On the top there's also a pair of latches, and there are 4 bars on the bottom for attaching the stereo speakers, one here and one here. That's what you heard when I played the demonstration. They have 5-inch diameter, 5-inch dynamic full-range speakers. There's also a handle on the top, and the inputs and outputs are on the top. This machine is extraordinarily heavy, and they will not let me take it on the school bus anymore. There's a long story behind that. Maybe I'll tell it. Under the head cover, there is an erase head, a motor switch. You heard the kind of thunk there when it picks up. That prevents the motor from spinning and making everything move when there's no tape. It also acts as your automatic stop, even though it does not move the knob at all. These two posts here both act as screws to remove the plastic cover, and they also keep the head cover on. There are 2 adjustable guides here for head tracking. There's also head azimuth adjustments as well. There is a large retractable pinch roller. And my camera has horrible depth. You can't see it on the camera, but I will zoom in anyway. Watch the pinch roller. You can probably see it moving up and down a little bit. It was popping out and slamming up. And there is also 2 tape guides here. These are the reel tables. There are no reels on them. And there are these little rubber caps that go over the ends to prevent the reels from falling off. This can be played lying flat, or it can be played standing up, as you see it here. Through the magic of editing, these reels appeared magically. And I've also moved the selector to 1 7/8. This is the test tape that I have for it, I guess. This is one that I've done myself. Here's the tape counter. One 7/8. I'm waiting for the leader to go through. Testing the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel tape recorder on the left channel. Watery because of the tape. Yeah, this is at 1 7/8 inches per second. It's going to sound very muffled and muddy. Now I'm going to switch to the right channel. It'll squeak if I have that on there. This is the right channel of the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel tape recorder. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. The left channel will 2 3 3/4. The left channel. The left channel will appear louder or sound louder on the camera. This camera does not have a stereo microphone, obviously. It'll sound louder on the left channel because I didn't have the level set quite right. But anyway, carry on. Oh yeah, I removed this because this reel is warped, and it will squeak if I don't take that off. Now testing the Sony TC-252, again on the left channel at 3 3/4 inches per second. Yeah, this is going to sound okay. This is what I generally record music at, although I did record one side of one reel at 7 1/2, and the Sony demonstration tape is at 7 1/2. Now I'm going to switch to the right channel. This is the right channel of the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Now I'm going to switch to 7 1/2 inches per second on the left channel. Testing the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel at 7 1/2 inches per second. This is going to sound really nice, and yeah, now I'm going to switch to the right channel. This is the right channel of the Sony TC-252. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. If you missed any of the speed changes, you're going to hear Alvin and then just gibberish. Once again, through using magic, I have mysteriously loaded the reels. Anyway. This is the music recording. This is going to be at 7 1/2. Hopefully I'm not infringing any copyright.
What I was waiting for, and my time was running wild in dead-end streets, and every time I thought I got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me, but I've never caught a glimpse how the others must see the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test.
Once again, I have magically swapped the reels.
We all want to change the world, but when you talk about disruption, don't you know that you can count me out?
Once again, the reels are changed off camera. If you've seen the video of my grunting, you will recognize this reel here. This is a 6-inch reel. I would like to demonstrate that this machine will play 4-track mono tapes. Once the leader has gone through.
Stand by, swingers and wingers of 4CIBG.
As you probably noticed, at the beginning you heard both tracks playing at the same time because this is stereo. Now on the right channel you will hear the tracks 3 and 4. And on the right channel you'll hear tracks 1 and 2. To engage recording, what you must do is you must hold down these two. Now a red shield will come down there and you can adjust your levels without having the tape moving. And then, when you want to switch into record, you hold down, you keep these held down because they'll pop back up if you move the switch. That's play. Then in this section here, that's play for record if you have tape going through it. Now pause, you have to basically, when you're going through this, you have to cycle from stop into pause really quickly. Now people commonly can mix up this and they press these down and then they switch over to play and then into pause because they think it's record because it's designated by a little circle. This is wrong. What I've just shown you is the correct way to do it. I just thought I'd clear that up. Anyway, this is the Sony TC-252 reel-to-reel tape recorder. Mine has the black finish. CassetteMaster's has the black finish as well. You can find that video on Cassette26's channel, which is his old channel. And you can find the Sony MegaRecorder on Clydesight's channel. Hope you've enjoyed the video.